afternoon, you guys. Hoodie, it is freezing. So look at this. It is pouring. Can't even see the mountains. So, just wanted to kind of check in, two little updates. With Xander and Tesla. So, with Tesla, it's a shorter update. Looking for something, sorry. Anyway, so now that we have changed out the litter, which that is something, hold on you guys. Okay, I figured while I'm up here, the cat box needs to be done. I keep asking Anthony, and he just never gets it done. And one of the cats put socks in here. Anyway, so now that we've changed the litter, she's doing much better. Kind of want to just, yeah, there's like a full-on pair of socks. Yeah. Anyway, okay, so she's doing much better. We were pleased. Such a good kitty. So yesterday, on to Xander. Yesterday, Xander had his second counseling appointment. The first was just to kind of establish what we wanted, what I wanted out of counseling. And so Anthony took the day off because he had an appointment with mental health also. And so, and then I kind of wanted him there because Anthony and I, a little while ago, it's been quite a few months now, like right before the summer, we got into a yelling match. Nothing got physical. Oh, okay. So he popped me on the hand because he thought I was scratching at my head. I wasn't. I yelled at him. It was the end of it. I went upstairs, collected my shit, and then came down. I think because of the abuse in the first one, I am hypersensitive to that. It got blown out of proportion, kind of thing. So, Lex had told her counselor, who is Xander's counselor, in our area, there is only one for smaller children. She is it. And so, I wanted to have a sit down and make sure. I said, well, you know, you've seen my daughter. We switched her out to a counselor because before knowing all of the facts, you reported us for yelling, which CPS is like, well, fortunately, it is a waste of our time and our resources that they're having us come out here because someone was yelling. And so we've been trying to really be more, sorry, it's the litter mate running. Anyway, it's a waste of our resources and children who actually need the help. We are not doing them any justice by having like false reports. I said, well, better safe than sorry kind of situation, but it was taken away from a situation where they should have been there for a child who needed it. Sorry, my legs are going numb. Anyway, so, hold on again. Okay, much better. Except for now I'm bending over. Okay, so, I thought I had a big garbage can, or bag. Oh, I do in here. Anyway, so, you know, understandable. But I want I don't want a child to... I can't having my kids or someone else, I feel like, not falsify, but like make an anthill into a mountain kind of situation. I'm not good with, you know, those kind of phrases, you know, like a scapegoat. Anyway, so I wanted to set that down. I said we are talking about a kid who has ADHD, ODD, and he, unfortunately, we did have him leave the room because the kid is good. Don't get me wrong. He is funny. He is quick-witted. He is got, at times, a beautiful soul. But, like, she was kind of explaining that, like, when he's good, but then it's something about their brains where the top blows, and then they don't know how to put the lid back on, because once the lid's open, that's it. Like, no holds barred. I'm in love with this Febreze High Twist Cranberry. My room smelled like cat box. Anyway, and so, I said, sorry if it's too dark, you guys. I'm, like, trying to get my room dealt with. Anyway, so she said I had him go out. I said, look, this is a very vindictive kid. If you don't do what he wants, and he actually recently, we were talking to him, and he said, if you just give me what I wanted. And I was like, well, that's not going to happen, kid. That's not how the world works. And I have said in the past, I do not, oh wow, it's coming down worse. I don't want to set my kids up for failure, thinking and pretending like it's a beautiful world and nobody ever does anything wrong out in the real world, and my kids, you know, go out there and, like, they're kicked in the teeth because they don't get it. And so, I was like, I told her, I said, I need help. I said, I feel like I'm failing as a parent, but my child needs help. And in order for us to help him, now I'm wondering if these clothes are dirty. I might be doing more laundry. These underwear are rolled. Anyway, in order for me to help him, I need to know how to deal with someone who has this. And, yeah, because that sock's dirty. It's going to be one of those days. Okay. I'm pretty sure those were dirty. So, we're just going to chalk it up to, guess what, I'm doing more laundry. Anyway, so I need them to kind of hold my hand and teach me how to properly diffuse situations, to deal with situations. And I am not going to give in to this kid. And she agreed that it would do no benefit and actually harm the situation more if we were to give in to him. And I said, you know, and I told her everything, and I was like, and his appointment was only 30 minutes. I felt bad. Anthony, I ended up taking over, but she said there are a couple resources. She goes, he is too old in the one aspect for one program. I am not interested in a program where he needs to be sent away. That will not happen. We will learn how to manage our child ourselves. My phone's ringing, but I don't know who's calling. No clue who it was. And of course, the one time I don't have either phone up here, I just threw it on the floor. What is that? I didn't even... Stuff is being changed around in my shelf. This was fuzzy socks. It is no longer. Excuse me. That is Lexi's. Maybe that's how it was. I don't know. But I just found something I was talking about the other day. Anyway, so she's got a couple of resources that if they're taking new patients, she thinks it would be a good thing to do. The only thing is they are in a town that's 45 minutes away from us. But guess what? I'm willing to do that. She said, are you guys willing to go to this town? I said, yes, but it may just be me. Because Anthony works and keeping the house and paying our bills has to come first. So if one of us has to learn how to do this and then teach the other one, as long as he's accepting of it. We had a discussion, actually his mom was involved the other day, and I am the same way. Oh, okay. I don't want to say, hey, there's something wrong with my kid, because I don't think, I just keep hitting buttons. I don't think something's wrong with him. I think the way his brain thinks is like it's overactive, and once that can gets opened, we can't close it properly. Because I was explaining to her the day we had the sit down, because there are 6 of us in this house now. And so if one of us is having an issue, I want to do that sit down and discussion and, you know, let the other person know this is what is going on. This is how I'm feeling. You know, this is what's bothering me. So actions can be fixed or worked on, or, you know, if you just want to be, just air your stuff out in order to, you know, feel heard. That is what I want. Especially, you know, it's not a small house. But, there's the garbage can I was looking for. But, we're all living here. We all need to respect each other. And so, now I'm throwing the phone on the floor. I am throwing a bunch of stuff on the floor at this point. Anyway, so, it is something that needs to be worked upon with all of us, because I'm sure not one of us is perfect, that we're all going through something, you know, someone hurt someone's feelings. We need to know that. And so I need to give these to Lex because she just ran out of her Kleenex from her backpack. And so that is something that needs to be addressed. And when something was said, Xander's been real bad about being disrespectful, even to his grandmother. And it needed to be brought up. He had been going after Connor, and this night is the night he got physical with Lex. Connor wasn't having that, so he got physical. He just pulled, not like, you know, held off and punched or anything. Connor had to pull Xander off of Lex. And I say this, and I don't want anyone to think, you know, he's some kind of monster, because he's not. He is a very loving kid, but misguided. I don't know what else to call it. Not very in tune, or he can't control his emotions. And so, when he gets mad, he gets mad. And when he wants to be destructive, he can. This is a kid who is, I think he is 5'10", 5'9", and 230 pounds, roughly. And he is a big kid. And He is not going to get any smaller. We already have an altercation where I had to call the police because he had attacked me. He just hit me, nothing major, but that doesn't mean next time won't be something major. Is there a spot? I'm using a rhino's ear. Yeah, it looked like there was a spot. Sorry, you guys. Did I do good, Ducky? She's using the litter box. Anyway, so I need help. If any of you have a kid who has ADHD with ODD, please, how do you guys deal with him or she? Like, I need to know how to discipline a kid when I'm talking like I am with you. And I told him after the assault of his sister, hey, we can't do this. This is unacceptable behavior. And just kind of went over it. He was ticked off and crying and PO'd. Tried talking to him a couple days, give him more than, 12 hour, it was more than 12 hours, but like I talked to him the next day and then I talked to him 3 days later and no, it was instant, just pissed off at me. It is now windy and as you can see, I'm on a different floor. What, baby? Watch, you gotta hear. Hi. Hey. That was him. Ducky. Hi. Oh, she made a sound. You want down? There we go. Now Sylvester's in the bucket. Anyway, the wind is howling. I need to start laundry, but I'm just looking for advice. Like, I need us all as a family to be able to deal with the situation. So I'm going to let you go. I'm going to do this because I just kicked a bunch downstairs. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for all of your support and your love. Subscribe and follow us on Crazy Ass Journey. Love you.